It's March 6, 1985. Amateur sensation Mike Tyson makes his professional debut against Hector Mercedes in Albany, New York. It's round one. 18-year-old Mike Tyson is in the white trunks and Hector Mercedes is in the red. Tyson had a brilliant amateur career culminating with a world title in Helsinki just 6 months ago. Legendary Customato has carefully molded this young fighter into an outstanding prospect. Mercedes in red is being very careful in there. Even now, Tyson's punching power is well known throughout boxing ranks. The referee breaks the two fighters. Tyson jabs hard to the body. A wicked hook hurts Mercedes. Tyson pouring it on. Mercedes tries to come back and turns Tyson into the ropes. Tyson has Mercedes on the defensive. The fighters exchange jabs and Mercedes is rocked. Mercedes is hurt and Tyson knows it. Punches rain from all angles. Mercedes staggers backwards. A ponderous body attack by Tyson. Two blistering hooks and Mercedes is down. The referee is counting, but it's all over. Mercedes has had enough. Mike Tyson makes his professional debut with a convincing first-round knockout of Hector Mercedes in Albany. It's April 10th, 1985. Young Mike Tyson takes on KG Trent Singleton in Albany, New York. The 18-year-old Tyson enters the ring without a robe or socks. A resident of nearby Catskill, Tyson acknowledges the cheers. The fans love this explosive dynamo. Tyson comes out wearing the white trunks. Trent Singleton is in blue. Tyson working his way inside. A barrage of punches and a crushing right sends Singleton to the canvas. The referee checks Singleton and asks him if he's okay. Tyson moves in to finish it. A left hook and Singleton crashes to the canvas. Courageously, Singleton rises and the referee picks up the count. The referee tells the fighters to continue. Another avalanche of leather and Singleton goes down for the third time, automatically ending the fight. Mike Tyson registers his second one-round knockout in as many fights and impresses everyone. Trainer Kevin Rooney, assisting the great Customato, seated at ringside, congratulates the young fighter on an exciting demonstration of two-handed punching. Customato's bright young star exhibited skills far beyond his young years and excited everyone. Mike Tyson is on the road up the heavyweight ladder. It's May 23rd, 1985. Sharp-punching Mike Tyson of Catskill, New York, takes on experienced Don Halpin in Albany, New York. Here in round three, Tyson is in the white trunks. Don Halpin is wearing blue. Tyson switching back and forth to southpaw style, won rounds 1 and 2. Don Halpin is having difficulty trying to score against the tremendously gifted Tyson. Halpin is being very careful in there. Tyson's first two fights have ended in the opening round. Tyson goes back to orthodox and scores well. Tyson looking for Halpin to lead so he can demonstrate his brilliant counterpunching to the judges. The referee breaks the two men as the bell ends the round. As round 4 begins, Halpin gets hit with a lead right that rocks him, and he holds. Tyson measuring his man. Again, the referee tells them to break. Tyson's mentor, Customato, has predicted Mike will become the youngest heavyweight champion in history, eclipsing the record of another D'Amato protege, Floyd Patterson. A crunching left followed by a right, and Halpin goes down. The referee sends Tyson to a neutral corner and picks up the count. The referee wipes his gloves and Tyson moves in to finish it. Tyson explodes and Halpin goes reeling backwards. It's all over. Mike Tyson stops Don Halpin in the fourth round to the delight of his hometown fans. It's June 20th, 1985. Mike Tyson of Catskill, New York, meets Ricky Spain in Atlantic City. Here's the young, exciting Mike Tyson and his opponent in black, Ricky Spain. Spain has his work cut out for him against this 18-year-old sensation. There's no feeling out round as the two men stand toe-to-toe with Tyson slipping and hitting like a master. Tyson throwing bombs, Spain covering up. Spain trying not to leave himself open, gets hit with a lightning left and drops to the canvas. Spain struggles to get to his feet. Spain says he wants to continue. Another blistering left and it's all over. A sensational show by the youngster from Catskill. Tyson comes over to see if Spain is okay, and Spain congratulates Mike. Trainer Kevin Rooney tells Mike he looked extremely sharp. Here in slow motion is that first left that drops Spain. There it is. The second knockdown. Another explosive left spells the end. Spain is in no shape to continue. Mike Tyson electrifies this Atlantic City audience with a one-round demolition of Ricky Spain. It's July 11th, 1985. Fast-rising young heavyweight Mike Tyson takes on John Alderson in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Here in round two, Tyson in white goes right after the Tola Alderson and hurts him. Vicious punches by Tyson and Alderson holds. The referee breaks the two men. Tyson misses, and once again Alderson holds on. A pulverizing right, and Alderson crumbles. In slow motion, here's that perfectly timed punch. Alderson courageously rises, and Tyson moves in to finish it. Dynamite punches by Tyson. Tyson stays right on top of him. The referee tells the fighters to break. Alderson trying to last the round out, but Tyson won't let him rest. Another combination, and Alderson covers up. Alderson gamely tries to fight back. A quick right drops Alderson here in the closing moments of round two. Alderson beats the count, but his corner wisely stops the fight. Mike Tyson stops John Alderson in Atlantic City. He goes into the record books as a second-round KO for the slugger from Catskill. It's August 15th, 1985. Heart-punching Mike Tyson takes on Lorenzo Kennedy in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Mike Tyson is wearing the white trunks. Lorenzo Kennedy is in blue. Tyson goes right to work, throwing bombs. A sizzling left sends Kennedy sprawling through the ropes. Kennedy's up at 4 and takes the mandatory 8 count from the referee. The referee signals Tyson to move in. Tyson is relentless as he pummels Kennedy from all angles. The referee breaks the two men. Tyson looking for an opening to land those bone-crushing punches. Misses a big right. Kennedy in trouble here in round one. Tyson corners Kennedy and unloads a barrage of leather. And Kennedy goes down. It's all over. Kennedy is in no shape to continue. A spectacular performance by Tyson. In slow motion, here's that terrific combination. Kennedy tries to slip those punches, gets hit with a right-left combination, and immediately the referee wisely steps in to stop the fight, protecting Kennedy from further punishment. Mike Tyson extends his record to 7 wins, all by knockout. At the tender age of 18, he's letting everyone know that there's a new force to be reckoned with in the heavyweight division. It's September 5th, 1985. Heavyweight sensation Mike Tyson takes on tough Michael Jack Johnson in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Mike Tyson, the sensation of the heavyweight division, comes out for round one in the white trunks. Michael Jack Johnson is wearing black. Both men trading heavy leather. Johnson misses and gets hit with a crunching left hook to the body. The referee sends Tyson to a neutral corner and picks up the count. Johnson says he's all right, and Tyson moves in. A blockbuster right crashes off Johnson's jaw, and he drops like a fallen tree. It's all over here in the opening round. Another incredible display of punching power by the youngster, schooled by the master of boxing, Customato. Tyson's corner congratulates their fighter on the job well done. In slow motion, here's another look at that incredible punch. As Johnson moves in, Tyson lands an explosive bomb. Johnson crumbles to the canvas, and the referee signals that it's all over. Johnson still dazed from the effects of that ponderous punch. Mike Tyson impresses the boxing world once again with a brilliant display of boxing skills, scoring his 8th consecutive knockout victory. Fighting practically every 2 weeks, this one-man wrecking machine appears destined to one day be crowned heavyweight champion. It's October 9th, 1985. Heavyweight hopeful Mike Tyson meets his toughest challenge as he takes on rugged Donnie Long in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Mike Tyson is wearing white trunks. Donnie Long is in red. Many boxing experts feel that Long will be too experienced for the Catskill fighter and have predicted a defeat for Tyson, his first as a professional. Long using his left like a shield, trying to keep Mike off him. Tyson, the aggressor, Long jabbing and backing away. Tyson slips a punch and lands his own powerful left. Long is up immediately and takes the mandatory 8 count from the referee. Long says he's all right, and the referee wipes his gloves. Tyson unleashing deadly combinations. Long is hurt. Long goes down again. He tells the referee he's okay. Courageously, Long wants to continue against this rampaging young warrior. The referee breaks the two men. Sizzling punches by Tyson. 2 left hooks, and Long crumbles. It's all over. Tyson upsets many boxing experts with a first-round demolition of tough Donnie Long. Tyson is a very happy youngster after this convincing victory. Once again, Tyson's fists send shockwaves throughout the heavyweight division. It's October 25th, 1985. Mike Tyson of Catskill, New York, puts his unbeaten record on the line against Robert Collet in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Here in round one, Tyson is in the blue trunks. Robert Collet is wearing white. The referee breaks the two men. Tyson trying to work his way inside. Collet said he's come to fight against the explosive punching teenager. Tyson misses a left and then lands a pulverizing left that sends Collet crashing to the canvas. The referee sends Tyson to a neutral corner and picks up the count. The referee wisely stops the fight. Tyson checks to see if Collet is all right after that dynamite left hook. Another thrilling performance by the 19-year-old from Catskill. In slow motion, we see Tyson miss with a left and then land that crushing left hook that spells the end for Robert Collet. Collet is dazed and hurt and obviously in no shape to continue. Mike Tyson, under the teaching and guidance of Customato, has electrified everyone with his marvelous boxing skills at such a tender age. Trainer Kevin Rooney, another D'Amato protege, is pleased with Tyson's performance this evening. Robert Collet appears recovered from that ponderous left hook.
37 seconds of the first round, and a winner by a knockout for his 10th straight win in as many pro-bouts, Mike Tyson. Tyson.
It's November 1st, 1985. Hometown favorite Mike Tyson takes on veteran slugger Sterling Benjamin in Latham, New York. Mike Tyson is wearing the blue trunks. Sterling Benjamin is in red. There's no feeling out round in a Mike Tyson fight. Tyson is going right after Benjamin. Tyson slipping those punches beautifully, tries one of his own. Tyson working his way in, lands a short left, and Benjamin goes down. That punch traveled only 6 inches, but lifted Benjamin right off his feet. The referee picks up the count as Benjamin struggles to get to his feet. Tyson moves in to finish it. Tyson raining punches from all angles has Benjamin in desperate trouble. A wicked body shot drops Benjamin a second time. In slow motion, let's take another look at that sensational avalanche of leather thrown by Tyson. Tyson ripping those bone-crushing lefts and rights to the body and then swishing to the head. Benjamin trying to cover up from this barrage of punches. Tyson's relentless attack ends with a sizzling left hook that drops Benjamin here in the opening round. Tyson walks to a neutral corner as the referee picks up the count. But it's all over. Benjamin is counted out as Tyson's hometown fans go wild. The 19-year-old sensation has scored another one-round knockout and continues on the road to the heavyweight crown. It's November 13th, 1985. Mike Tyson, the unbeaten heavyweight sensation, takes on Southern United States heavyweight champion Eddie Richardson in Houston, Texas. Mike Tyson comes out for round one in his customary bobbing and weaving style, working his way inside. Richardson goes down from a perfectly timed counter right. Richardson, listening to the referee call out the numbers, looks more shocked than hurt. Richardson has felt the power in Mike Tyson and immediately goes on the defense. Tyson is using a stiff jab, trying to work his way inside. Richardson, at 6'6", has a 12-inch reach advantage, but it doesn't appear to do any good. Tyson working on the inside. Richardson trying to stay away from those hammer-like blows of the youngster from New York. Tyson slipping beautifully, lands a pile-driving left that sends Richardson flying across the ring. Richardson was rocked by that explosive hook. The referee is counting, but it doesn't look like Eddie's going to make it. Immediately, Tyson rushes over to help Richardson get to his feet and see that he's okay. In slow motion, here's that left hook. Richardson practically flies through the air across the ring and lands on his back. Mike Tyson sends this Houston crowd home early by adding Eddie Richardson to his list of one-round knockout victims. Richardson was no match for Tyson's two-handed attack. It's November 22nd, 1985. Mike Tyson takes on Canadian Conroy Nelson in Latham, New York. Tyson, with the red stripe on his trunks, is on the attack here in the opening round. Wicked body shots by Tyson, and Nelson tries a quick right that misses. Tyson stays right on top of Nelson, giving him no rest. In his last fight just 9 days ago, Tyson stopped Eddie Richardson in the first round in Houston. Tyson continues to pound that body, looking for an opening to the head. Two quick hooks by Nelson. A wicked body shot by Tyson, and another. Nelson is hurt. Tyson pursues Nelson across the ring. The 19-year-old boxer continues to work Nelson's body. Nelson backs off. He wants no part of Tyson's inside attack. A crippling left hook hurts Nelson. The referee separates the two men. Tyson goes right back to work on the taller Nelson as the round ends. Here in round two, Tyson continues on the attack. Nelson tries to keep Mike off of him, but he gets hit with a crushing hook, and he's out cold. It's Mike Tyson by a knockout over Conroy Nelson. It's December 6, 1985. Fast-rising knockout artist Mike Tyson makes his New York City debut against tough Sam Scaff in Madison Square Garden Fell Forum. Here in round one, Tyson comes right after the big 6'5" Scaff. Tyson trying to work his way inside. Scaff using that jab to keep Mike away. Catches a short left. And then another vicious left. Right on the button. Tyson all over Sam Scaff here in the opening round. Scaff trying to shake off the effects of that whistling left. Tyson misses but continues on the attack. Scaff gamely stays in there with that looks to be a broken nose. Another hook, and Scaff covers up along the ropes. The referee tells the men to break. Tyson slipping those punches like a master, pursuing Scaff around the ring. Tyson giving Scaff no rest, has Sam cornered and opens up. A left hook drops Sam in his own corner. Sam is very hurt as he takes the 8 count from the referee. It doesn't look like he's going to make it. It's all over. Tyson rushes over to see if Scaff is okay, and the ringside doctor goes over to take a look. Scaff courageously stayed in there after that crushing left hook broke his nose, but did not have anything left to keep the 218-pound Tyson off him. Scaff is attended to by the ringside doctor who says he's okay. Mike Tyson makes his New York City debut a spectacular one with a knockout victory over a game Sam Scaff. It's December 27, 1985. Mike Tyson meets hard-punching Mark Young in Latham, New York. Tyson comes out wearing the black trunks. Mark Young is in blue. Both men come out throwing bombs. Young trying to back Tyson up. Both men standing toe-to-toe. Young unbelievably forcing the action. Takes a hard jab that pushes him backward. Tyson moves in to follow it up. The referee breaks the two men. Young coming right at Tyson. That's a bad mistake. Both men throwing bombs. A quick right sends Young hurtling through the air into the ropes and crashing to the canvas. The referee picks up the count, but Young is out cold. That punch had dynamite in it. In slow motion, we see Tyson land a jab, twist, and come up with that beautifully executed punch. Young careens backward across the ring into the ropes and then crumbles to the floor. Mike Tyson extends his unbeaten record to 15, 11 in the first round, fighting every 2 weeks. Mike is charging through all comers. The ringside doctor says that Young is okay. Mike Tyson ends 1985 with another spectacular knockout victory. It's January 11th, 1986. Mike Tyson, the 19-year-old local sensation, takes on KG veteran Dave Jaco in Albany, New York. Tyson in light blue lands a good left early in round one. That punch rocked Jaco. Tyson over Jaco. The referee breaks the two men. A good combination. And a vicious left sends Jaco to the canvas. Jaco is up at 4 and takes the mandatory 8 count. He says he wants to continue. Tyson swarming all over Jaco, trying to work in close. Good body shots. Hurt Jaco as he tries to hold Mike. Tyson lands and Jaco goes down again. The referee sends Tyson to a neutral corner and picks up the count. Jaco takes full advantage of that 8 count. Again, Dave Jaco watches as Tyson stalks him. Tyson throwing punches from all angles. A ripping right drills Jaco, and he almost goes down. Tyson moving in behind that jab. Jaco holding on for dear life. A wild left misses, but a short left catches Jaco. Tyson misses with the left, but lands a short, pulverizing right that floors Jaco. Again, Dave Jaco is another knockout victim of unbeaten Mike Tyson. It's January 24th, 1986. Mike Tyson takes on veteran Mike Jamison in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Tyson in black won the first 3 rounds with accurate combinations. Here in round 4, Mike continues to pile up the points. The referee separates the two men. Jamison in green trunks trying to last into the 5th round, something no one has done yet. Again, the referee separates them. Another torrid combination hurts Jamison, but he gamely tries to fight back. In his last fight just 2 weeks ago, Tyson stopped Dave Jaco in the first round. Jamison has been in the ring with many sharp punches, but he has never had to fend off the two-handed bombs of Mike Tyson. A sharp left-right, and once again the fight is clinched. Jamison trying to work on the inside. And finally the referee has to separate them. The bell ends round 4. Jamison comes out jabbing, trying to keep Tyson away. Tyson explodes with a deadly combination that floors Jamison. Jamison is up at 6 and takes the 8 count. The referee checks Jamison closely, and the referee wisely stops the fight to prevent Jamison from receiving further punishment. In impressive fashion, Mike Tyson adds tough Mike Jamison to his list of KO victims. It's February 16th, 1986. Mike Tyson meets hard-punching Jesse Ferguson in Troy, New York. As round 4 ends, Tyson in black and Ferguson mix it up. The referee jumps in there as well as Jesse's cornerman. Here in round 5, Tyson has Ferguson cornered and lands a bone-jarring uppercut that drops Ferguson. Ferguson is hurt. He's in desperate trouble. Tyson's hometown fans go wild. Courageously, Ferguson is up at 8 and says he wants to continue. Tyson trying to finish it here in round 5. Rights and lefts rain from all angles, and the referee almost stops it. Ferguson is taking everything Mike has and tries to come back himself, but he's taken a vicious pummeling by Tyson this round. Ferguson will last the round. Here in round 6, Ferguson appears completely spent and is content to hold on. The referee warns Ferguson for holding as he struggles to separate them. Tyson is trying to work his way inside, and again Ferguson grabs on tight. The referee tells Ferguson to fight, but Jesse appears dazed from the barrage of leather he's taken. Wisely, the referee stops the fight. Tyson scores a big knockout victory over Jesse Ferguson and breaks into the heavyweight top 10. It's March 10th, 1986. Top 10 heavyweight star Mike Tyson takes on rugged Steve Zowski in Long Island, New York. Tyson in white won rounds 1 and 2 with accurate jabs. Here in round 3, Steve Zowski in red is beginning to feel the effects of the razor-sharp punches. The referee separates the two men. Tyson slips Zowski's right and lands a wicked left hook that backs Zowski up. A short hook catches Tyson coming in, but he opens up with another vicious body attack that forces Zowski back. Tyson's last ring appearance resulted in a knockout over Jesse Ferguson. That victory catapulted Mike into the top 10 heavyweights in the world ranking. A short jolting left hook by Tyson, followed by a vicious uppercut, and Mike pours it on here in round 3. Zowski is hurt. He tries to hold on. Arthur McCanty breaks the two men. A crushing hook followed by a vicious right, and Zowski is in trouble. It's amazing that Zowski is still standing. Steve tries to fight back. A looping left hook drops Zowski. Arthur McCanty sends Tyson to a neutral corner and picks up the count. It's all over. Mike Tyson's two-fisted attack scores a third-round knockout over a game Steve Zowski. It's June 13th, 1986. Mike Tyson puts his unbeaten streak on the line against Reggie Gross in Madison Square Garden. Mike Tyson in the black trunks. Reggie Gross in white. Tyson goes right out after the more experienced Gross. Reggie has a fine record, including a knockout of tough Jimmy Clark. Gross using that jab to keep Mike away. Tyson using his own to work his way inside. Reggie Gross is being very careful in there. He knows that Tyson carries dynamite in each hand. Both men working on the inside. Tyson misses with a wicked left. Gross continues to use that long jab while Tyson is looking to land those paralyzing punches of his. Tyson has Gross cornered and opens up. Both men standing toe-to-toe. Tyson banging the body, trying to drop Reggie's arms. Suddenly, Gross opens up while Tyson misses with a looping left. Gross continues to punch, but gets hit with a thunderous left that sends him crashing to the canvas. Gross is up at 6, and the referee wipes his glove. Tyson moves in to end it, here and now. 2 crushing lefts, and it's all over. Mike Tyson scores a sensational first-round knockout over Reggie Gross in Madison Square Garden. It's June 28, 1986. Mike Tyson takes on veteran William Hosea in Troy, New York. Mike Tyson is wearing the black trunks. Hosea is in blue. Both men content to mix it up right here in the opening round. A quick combination by Tyson backs up Hosea. Tyson, looking for an opening, takes a short hook on the inside. This is Tyson's 8th fight this year. In his last fight 2 weeks ago, Mike stopped Reggie Gross in the first round. Both men exchange good jabs. Tyson misses, and Hosea holds. The referee separates the 2 men. Tyson tries that 3-punch combination once more. Surprisingly, Hosea is not impressed with Tyson's reputation as a knockout puncher. That's a serious mistake. A lightning jab just misses Hosea, and he comes right back with punches of his own. A crisp left hook rocks Hosea. And a right uppercut rocks him again. Hosea is in trouble in round 1. The referee breaks the 2 men. Tyson opens up again. A barrage of leather, and Hosea goes down. The referee is counting, but it's all over. Mike Tyson stops William Hosea and continues his quest for the heavyweight crown. It's June 11th, 1986. Explosive punching Mike Tyson takes on quick Lorenzo Boyd in Stevensville, New York. Mike Tyson in the all-black trunks won round 1 on all 3 scorecards. Here in round 2, Lorenzo Boyd in striped trunks is trying to defend against the lightning Tyson jab. Tyson shooting that jab out beautifully. The referee breaks the 2 men. Boyd trying to work on the inside, but Tyson, a master of defense, keeps Boyd from scoring effectively. All of a sudden, Tyson twists and does some scoring of his own to back Lorenzo up. Lorenzo staying close to keep from getting hit with that blistering jab. Tyson slipping all those punches, frustrating Boyd. And then coming back with a combination of his own. Since turning pro 15 months ago, Mike Tyson has charged through the heavyweight division. He is undefeated in 23 fights, scoring 21 knockouts. Boxing experts can't decide if Tyson's greatest asset is his power or quickness. The combination has made Mike the bright new star in the boxing world. A wicked body shot by Tyson. A vicious combination just misses. But he comes right back with the same combination, and Boyd goes crashing to the canvas. Lorenzo Boyd is the newest addition to Mike Tyson's KO list, as he is stopped in 2 rounds by the Catskill sensation. It's July 26, 1986. Mike Tyson meets Marvis Frazier in Glens Falls, New York. Tyson in the black trunks. Frazier is wearing white. Tyson immediately goes to work on Joe Frazier's pride and joy. Frazier has his back to the ropes, and that's not a good place to be when you're in there with Mike Tyson. Tyson forces Frazier to a corner and catches Frazier with an uppercut, followed by a salvo of leather, and Frazier crumbles. Tyson goes to a neutral corner as the referee picks up the count. It's all over. In one of the most vicious displays of punching ever seen, Mike Tyson demolishes Marvis Frazier in just 30 seconds. In slow motion, let's take a look at that sensational series of punches. A crunching right uppercut rocks Frazier, and Marvis begins to sink to the canvas. It's all Tyson now. Another uppercut gets through Frazier's arms. A dynamite right, followed by a bone-jarring left, and Frazier is out cold. Mike Tyson puts himself at the top of the heavyweight ladder with an incredible 30-second bombing of Marvis Frazier. It's August 17, 1986. Unbeaten heavyweight sensation Mike Tyson faces his stiffest test as he takes on tough Jose Ribalta in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Tyson in black trunks is scoring here in round 8. Ribalta in white has proved that it's as tough as his reputation. A powerful right-left combination sends Ribalta crashing into the ropes. The referee sends Tyson to a neutral corner and picks up the count. The referee wipes Ribalta's gloves and tells the fighters to continue. Tyson trying to finish it here in round 8. Another torrid combination as the bell ends the round. Tyson won round 9 with an aggressive body attack. Here in the closing moments of the 10th and final round, Ribalta appears to have done what only James Tillis and Mitch Green have done. Go 10 rounds with the 19-year-old slugger from Catskill, New York. Tyson working his way inside, and once more the referee separates the two men. Tyson misses with a right, then lands a blockbuster left that crashes off Ribalta's jaw and sends him sprawling. Ribalta is up immediately, showing great courage. As Tyson moves in, he will throw a devastating combination, and the referee wisely stops the fight. Mike Tyson's fists do the talking with a 10th round knockout over game Jose Ribalta. It's September 6, 1986. Mike Tyson makes his first appearance in Las Vegas, Nevada, against former cruiserweight champion Alfonso Ratliff. Mike Tyson in the all-black trunks won the opening round with an aggressive jab. Here in round 2, Ratliff in red striped trunks is showing a lot of respect for the 19-year-old unbeaten sensation. If Tyson is victorious here this evening, he has been promised a shot at the WBC heavyweight champion Trevor Berbick later this year. Tyson always moving his head, slipping punches, working his way in to land his own paralyzing combination that have electrified the boxing world. Ratliff going to the body, but Tyson continues to stalk his man. A sizzling jab rocks Ratliff and puts him on his bicycle. A short jolt in left, and Ratliff drops down and through the ropes. Ratliff is hurt. With the help of the ring ropes, he slowly pulls himself up to a kneeling position as Tyson calmly watches. Tyson moves in to finish it. Wicked shots by Tyson and Ratliff covering up. Referee Davey Pearl struggles to break the two men. Ratliff is still wobbly as Tyson pursues him across the ring. Two perfectly placed left hooks, and Ratliff goes down again. It's all over. Mike Tyson scores a sensational second-round knockout of Alfonso Ratliff. It's November 22nd, 1986. WBC heavyweight champion of the world, Trevor Berbick, defends his crown against the number one contender, 20-year-old Mike Tyson, in Las Vegas, Nevada. Tyson on the left is trying to make boxing history tonight. If he wins, he'll become the youngest heavyweight champion in history. A torrent of punches rocks Berbick, and the champion almost goes down. Tyson stays right on him, trying to finish him here in the opening round. Another crippling left. Berbick is trying to last the round. Tyson in complete control. Referee Mills Lane struggles to break them as the round comes to a close. Here in round two, the champion is using all his experience to fend off the rampaging Tyson. Both men trying to work inside. Tyson rocks Berbick with another wicked combination. Both men working in close as referee Mills Lane watches the action closely. Tyson misses with an uppercut, then lands a left hook, and the champion is down. Berbick struggles to get to his feet, but tumbles backwards into the ropes. His legs are completely gone from that one dynamite punch. It's all over. Mike Tyson becomes the youngest champion in heavyweight history with a dramatic second-round knockout of Trevor Berbick. It's May 30th, 1987. WBA and WBC heavyweight champion of the world, Mike Tyson, makes the first defense of his crown against former champion Pinklon Thomas. Tyson wastes no time as he goes right to work on the former champion here in the opening round. Thunderous lefts and rights have Thomas reeling. Thomas trying to last the round out. A big hook misses and Thomas holds. Tyson shoves Thomas off. Two hooks crash off Thomas's head, and he comes right back with a stinging right. The former champion showing tremendous courage, lands a solid right hand. In rounds 2 through 5, Tyson was content to pick his spots more cautiously. Here in round 6, Tyson appears to be the fresher of the two fighters. Thomas looking ragged. His punches have no steam. Tyson going to the body to slow Thomas even more. A good combination. Thomas is hurt. Pinklon Thomas looking very tired here in round 6. A terrific lift blocks Thomas again. Tyson trying to finish the former champion, whipping lefts and right to the body and head. With an avalanche of leather, Mike Tyson knocks out Pinklon Thomas and successfully retains his heavyweight crown. It's October 16th, 1987. Mike Tyson puts his undisputed title on the line against 1984 Olympic champion Tyrell Biggs. Champion Mike Tyson is black, lands a thunderous left hook that jolts Biggs, and Tyrell holds. Tyson throwing dynamite in there. Here in round 3, Tyson goes to the body and hurts the challenger. A wicked combination, and Biggs is cut above the left eye. Biggs is rocked again. By round 7, Tyson is in complete control. A short tilting left, and Biggs crashes through the ropes. Referee Tony Orlando gets hit with a stinging hook and crashes backward. Mike Tyson demolishes Tyrell Biggs and is still heavyweight champion of the world. It's January 22nd, 1988. Heavyweight champion Mike Tyson defends his crown against legendary former champion Larry Holmes. During the first 3 rounds, Holmes in white trunks was able to keep the rampaging champion from scoring any damaging blows. Here in round 4, Tyson is looking to take charge. A blockbuster right drops Holmes like a fallen tree. Holmes courageously rises and tries to shake off the effects of that bomb. Holmes says he's okay, and referee Joe Cortez tells Tyson to move in. A glancing blow sends Holmes to the canvas again. He stumbles backward into the ropes and finally gets his balance. Cortez screams out the count as the former champion tries to gather himself. Tyson trying to end it here in round 4, and Holmes misses with a whistling right. A crushing right staggers Holmes, and Tyson pursues him across the ring. Tyson throwing punches from all angles, rocks Holmes again. A pulverizing right crashes off Holmes' jaw and drops him again. It's all over. Mike Tyson scores a sensational 4th round knockout over the great Larry Holmes and successfully defends his heavyweight crown. It's March 21st, 1988. Mike Tyson travels to Tokyo, Japan to defend his title against former WBA champion Tony Tubbs. In round 1, Tubbs in white trunks surprised everyone by standing toe-to-toe with Tyson. Here in round 2, the champion in black is showing great patience in picking his spots. Good body shots by Tubbs. A quick combination by Tubbs, and Tyson comes right back and rocks the challenger. Tubbs refuses to run from the fabled punching power of the champion. Another left hook staggers Tubbs, and he tries to cover up. Referee Arthur McCanty breaks the 2 men. Tubbs punching smartly, gets in with a wicked combination, and he holds on. A lightning left hook hurts Tubbs, and he crumbles to the canvas. Tubbs' cornermen immediately rush into the ring, stopping the fight. In slow motion, here's that left again. Tubbs reels backward from the force of that blow. From another angle, Tyson lands that vicious left. Mike Tyson successfully defends his heavyweight crown with a 2nd round demolition of former champion Tony Tubbs. In a battle of undefeated champions, Mike Tyson and Michael Spinks meet for sole possession of the heavyweight crown. Here in the opening round, Tyson in black trunks goes right to work on Spinks. Spinks misses with a whistling right, and Tyson comes right back. Referee Frank Cappuccino breaks the 2 men. Spinks fires a quick combination and gets rocked with a short left. Tyson opens up, forcing Spinks to the ropes. A stinging combination drops Spinks here in the opening round. Spinks says he's okay, as referee Frank Carpacino gives him the mandatory 8 count. A pile driver right explodes off Spinks' jaw and sends him crashing to the canvas. It doesn't look like he's going to make it. It's all over. In slow motion, here's that first knockdown once again. A left to the head, followed by a right to the body. And now the knockout blow. Down goes Spinks. Mike Tyson stops Mike Spinks in 1 round to retain undisputed possession of the heavyweight crown.
Hey man, I'm Mike Tyson. Really, subscribe to my YouTube channel to see more great videos.